We are Chino Valley Fire District, your fire department, and we are here to serve you.
We're not just a fire department anymore. We now respond to not only fires, but we respond to medical emergencies, we respond to hazardous materials incidents, and with the way this world's going, we even respond to terrorism incidents. So there's a number of things we do, and we have to be really good at what we do because we respond to everything.
The Chino Valley Fire District is an all-risk organization. We respond to virtually every type of emergency. When someone calls 911, we respond. And that is across the board: fire, EMS, hazardous materials. We even respond and provide assistance to law enforcement in certain situations.
We are very proud to be an independent district, which means that we have local control and all of our tax dollars stay here in our community working for you.
The positive thing about special districts with the Chino Valley Fire District is it's an independent district. It's governed by 5 members of the board of directors that are elected from the citizens of our community. We are probably the closest that the citizens can actually get to government. We're part of the community. We live in the community, many of us work in the community, our lives are here. We provide a quality service to the citizens of Chino and Chino Hills.
I believe this department is one of the best in California. The reason that I like it so much is, first of all, the men and women that work for the department are top of the line, just great quality people. But you also have a good chief, good board of directors that truly care about the community and strive to make it better.
The Chino Valley Independent Fire District is a role model for other districts throughout the region in California, practically throughout the United States. You know, they really are forward-thinking, they're on the cutting edge. What they have to worry about in the future is the growth of the valley. We have a lot more residents coming in, especially in Chino, in South Ontario, and some of the incorporated areas. So there's a lot more calls that are going to take place as our population continues to grow.
Years ago, the fire district was actually part of county fire, and it just was not working well. So through some efforts with other elected officials and the city, of course, we were able to split the fire district away from the county, and it became an independent fire district, which of course serves the city of Chino, the city of Chino Hills, and some of the unincorporated area of the county. That has worked very well, and it has brought control back home. I think that works very well for the residents. The repair of the equipment is done locally. Will we have needs in the future? Undoubtedly. There are plans in work to meet whatever needs it is that we have. But I'm confident that we're going to meet the needs of our community through partnerships and through future planning.
In 2017, the district continues to maintain strong financial stability as we push forward towards our long-term goals.
The district is in a strong financial position. In addition to our regular operating budget, we also have a long-range financial plan, and that contemplates some of the more significant longer-range obligations and opportunities for the district, including future apparatus purchases, facility funding, and we're prepared to take on those obligations for 17-18.
The state of the district in 2017 is going really good, and it's gone great this past year. We've spent the year really preparing for the future, for future growth. We've had a lot of increase in population, and even more that we're planning for with the development that's been happening in Chino and Chino Hills.
We do a lot of outreach. Our board members and our staff and our employees are very committed to the community and very active within the community. Chino Valley Fire Foundation is a charitable organization. It's a tax-exempt organization that is run by a board of directors that include members of the Fire Association and other folks throughout the community.
One of the hats that I wear, sort of on the side in a volunteer role, is I serve as the treasurer of the Chino Valley Fire Foundation. which is really a complementary organization to your fire district.
Part of the foundation is also when they run across someone who's in need in a community, for instance, their house burns, or they need something, they've been able to help kids who had their bikes stolen, who really do rely on that bicycle for transportation to school. They're out there helping people on a day-to-day basis.
There was a young lady, probably 90-year-old, that lived in Los Ranos, and we noticed that we had to make some improvements at her house. So I reached out to the Fire Foundation, and we put handles by the bathroom, we put smoke detectors, carbon monoxide, and they just did a tremendous job. And then realizing that there could be future needs for this young lady of 90 years old, they were there for her.
They interact with our community. They're just not here to do a job. They're part of the community, and I think that's critical when it comes to serving our citizens.
This year we've implemented a standard of coverage survey that's going to tell us where to best implement our future resources, with either new paramedic squads, a new fire station, or additional resources that are needed in our communities.
Assessment will cover the entire 80 square miles of the fire district. They'll evaluate station locations, response times, apparatus capability, training, and the purpose of this is to ensure that we are not only meeting the needs of the community today, but we're prepared to address the needs of our growing community in the future.
It will definitely tell us where we need to add or move units or how to respond them differently than what we're doing today. There are so many things that change with what firefighters do today compared to what they've done in the past that we know where we've been, we know where we are today, but where are we going? What's legislation going to do to us? What's the changing environment going to do to us? Those are things we don't know. What is traffic going to do to us? What is build-out going to do to us? What is an aging population or an aging infrastructure going to do to us? We need to know that so that we can adequately deploy our fire services in the future.
New fire stations are needed, apparatus, employees. With the standard of coverage, we're able to have a survey of your area. We take a look at it. They bring back information to us, letting us know how we're doing in each area. So whether we need additional staffing, whether we need additional stations, we're there.
I'm proud that the Chino Valley Fire District is a recipient of District of Distinction and District of Transparency Awards through the California Special Districts Association. We've recertified now for 4 times, but what that means to us is that we've achieved this goal by being transparent, by achieving high standards of our financial audit, by achieving our policies, and also by education of our board members. All of our board members have completed all 5 modules of the Special District Leadership Academy, and we also are a gold recipient of that award. We'll be receiving that this coming September at the annual conference. I'm really proud of the achievements we've done. I'm proud of my board. I'm proud of my executive management. I'm proud of all of our firefighters. We've worked hard to earn these awards, and we're very, very proud of them.
The future for the Chino Valley Independent Fire District is to set the bar for others, is to always strive for excellence and be really integral parts of the community. They've always been that way. I'm very confident they'll continue to be that way going forward as they strive to be the #1 fire district in all of California.
I think the relationship between the fire department and Chino when it comes to future development is a good one. I have concerns with our massive growth that's in front of us and how we're going to provide service to that. We'll handle it. The partnership between the 2 agencies is strong, and we will handle the challenges that come up in the future.
Know that there is going to be a future need for at least Station 8. That's in Chino Hills, and the reason that we're looking at a specific area is to have better response times for the future.
We are very excited to be working with the City of Chino Hills on a potential new station, Station 68 for the fire district. And we're really looking forward to implementing that.
And the types of things that we respond on today, when that bell goes off, we go. There are some certainties that are occurring. You know, the things that we go on are changing. We've seen a number of incidents happen now that are just not normal day-to-day activities, but we've seen terrorist-type activities. And we train for those things today. We didn't train for those types of things 40 years ago. They're not necessarily a common occurrence today, but they do happen. And we do have to be prepared for them and train for them.
The leadership of the district since I've been here has always been excellent. They're willing to make changes and make adjustments as need be. And they keep in mind is for us to remain a successful fire district, we have to do better than others.
Your department has raised the bar on education and for not just for firefighters, but in all levels. We have our executive management team, our fire chiefs, our deputy chiefs. They're now attending the National Fire Academy Executive Officer Program. That's huge. We have so many programs that we can come back and we can better serve you as our community.
The future of the district is looking great. While we've said goodbye to some great firemen that have been here for many years, we're bringing aboard some dynamic, energetic, new employees that are going to drive the fire district into the future.
I would like to acknowledge former board member Brian Jost, who was recently appointed to serve as council member for the city of Chino Hills. Brian Jost served as board of directors for more than 4 years. His leadership, together with our fellow board members, was instrumental in preparing the fire district for the future. The board interviewed 6 highly qualified candidates, and Harvey Luth was selected to fill the vacancy. We are very pleased to have Harvey Luth join the Chino Valley Fire District Board of Directors.
I feel honored to have been selected. The board has done a great job over the years. We've had tremendous boards. We've got a tremendous fire district doing a great service for our communities, and to be a part of that is very exciting.
I'm very excited about the future of this organization. Our board of directors has done an outstanding job of preparing us to meet the needs of the community. There are exciting things coming. We are prepared to meet the growth and the demands that come with that growth.
We have made significant improvements throughout the district in the 2016-17 fiscal year. With your input and support, we will continue to provide the resources and public safety services that will ensure a safer future for you and your loved ones for years to come. We are Chino Valley Fire District, your fire department, and your partners in public safety.